It's good, bud.
Well, you know, John, for the inaugural game for FC Wichita, brand new club, you know, a brand new product, brand new facility. I mean, everything's brand new all the way around. You know, you couldn't ask for a better evening to come out here and see an outdoor game.
It's absolutely gorgeous out. You know, the Mother Nature spared us rain, which if you don't know, if you haven't been in Wichita, we've been had it rain down upon us for the past couple days. All the fury of all the water, it was like Noah's Ark up in this mug the past couple days. And so, you know, and that's the pitch is nasty, but you know, hats off to both FC Wichita and Joplin for playing through and giving us a good night of soccer.
So there we see Joplin clearing their half. Kevin Tenike collects it for FC Wichita. He quickly sends it back forward, and now it's Shadow Sabelli with it for FC. He drops it off to Claire. Claire sends it back. He was looking for, I believe he was looking for Nick Kramer. And, you know, now that we can see Nick on our side of the pitch, he's a big boy, John. Clock hasn't started yet. So there it goes. Clock's back underway. Nick Kramer in possession. Sends it over to Sabelli. Sabelli plays it all the way back. Now Nick Kramer sends it forward. He was looking for Luca Anelli. Anelli still got it. He'll take a shot, but it's going to sail wide to the right.
Now, great turn from Luca. Just outside the 18. I think he was looking to put that top shelf, top right corner, but sailed on him slightly. A little help from our FC Wichita players, youth academy players. Let the key pick what ball he wanted.
So goal kick for Joplin. They'll take it, wind at their back. Sails deep down into FC Wichita territory. Ball will be juggled back up, and a great play by Sabelli. Oh, and he went to dump it off to Claire, but Claire's not able to get there in time. That's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Man. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be a corner kick for FC Wichita. That was a great bit of hustle right there. A great ball. Well, it was almost a fantastic ball by Sabelli. Had it just a little out in front of Claire, and Claire couldn't quite get there in time, but it was a good look. That'll take the corner kick, but it's going to be deflected up now. But Alex Mosley comes over, collects it, but not a great pass. He was looking to send it to Matt Claire along the near sidelines, and it heads out of bounds.
Now, that was a great corner kick by Matt. If for not for the, and I missed the player from Joplin, not getting ahead on that's in the back of the net. So a little bit unexpected, I think, from Matt Claire to try to bend that ball in, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it sure looked good. It was a great opportunity.
Joplin had it along the near sidelines. They're finally able to get it back out into the center of the pitch. Now they send it all the way over to the far side. Still in possession. Wichita pushes down. Cross ball, Joplin. They'll hit number 14. He's going to send it across. Header, that was a good opportunity. Good opportunity for Joplin right there. John, probably the best one we've seen all game for the demise.
No, great ball in, and Mauricio was
Vargas,
able to cover the ball up and prevent any damage being done by Joplin.
Osman Mendez has it for FC Wichita. He'll send it back to Alex Pollock along the far side. Now Mosley collects it for FC. And we see Kramer move up into the center circle, and just in time, too, he takes the pass, but he'll be dispossessed. The Demise bring it back the other way. They have it near the center pitch stripe, and they wind up backing it up to their defense. Good play by Joplin. Weighing a hard challenge by Osman Mendez.
Give the foul to number 3, Osman Mendez for Wichita. It'll be a free kick for Joplin.
So number 8, that is Eduardo Filo, will take it for the Demise.
And we'll see what they do. See if they have as much trouble with this wind as we had on our free kicks last half.
Well, they didn't that time, but fortunately Wichita was able to put a head on it and clear it away. Now Joplin will send it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for FC Wichita. Just over 50 minutes into the game so far. Kevin Tenike takes it from Vargas on the goal kick.
Oh, great turn. Unfortunate. They're from Iyassu.
Iyassu Bekele.
That's what we're going with, I think, Kippy.
Bekele.
Yep. Until we can get somebody that speaks, I don't know, what's the language in Ethiopia, for God's sake?
You know, I don't know. You know, and I want to give, a proverbial tip of the hat to, all of the organizers of FC Wichita, the guys, and John, I know you were instrumental in this, putting together Air Capital Firm, the supporters group for FC Wichita. Just an outstanding job to put together the product that we get to see right here, and everything from the team on the pitch, and a great opportunity by Sabelli.
Anelli sent in a great ball right on the head of Shadow Sabelli, but he's a little far out for a header, just off the mark. And unfortunately, Matt was unable to collect the header before it went out of bounds for a Joplin Demise goal kick, excuse me.
There's the goal kick for the Demise. Kevin Tenike is there to head it back forward. Now Alex Mosley has it. He drops it down to the near side where he has Matt Clare. Matt went to drop it back down to Nick Kramer. Now we've got a 2-on-2 situation right now. Demise will take a shot, but again, as what happened to Wichita in the first half, it's going to sail high. Strong wind.
Now they get a little foot underneath that ball, and
it's gone. It is. We saw it all through the first half with Wichita. We're seeing it now in the second half. So the ball's put back into play by Vargas off of the goal kick. Wichita was not able to maintain possession, but they'll collect it again. That is Iyassu with it, and he's going to bring it all the way up the center of the pitch. He's got help. Shot, and it's going to go just high. Great shot by Iyassu.
What an individual effort.
Wow.
Carried the ball through just off the mark.
Took it through
what a great hit.
He took it through 2 defenders and put a good boot on it, and just a little bit off the mark.
I'm telling you, I wanted to stand up and call that a goal, man. That would have been absolutely unbelievable. Heck of an individual effort from Bekele, and just off the mark. A bit too much steam on it over the top of the crossbar, but great effort from Bekele and FC Wichita.
Now Matt Clare back in possession. He was looking to send a great ball forward to Luca Anelli, but Anelli had a defender all over him, and he couldn't get the step around to collect it.
Well, I tell you what, again, like we were saying in the first half, this matchup with number 23 and number 9, Luca Anelli, I think physically they're a great matchup.
They are, and, we get a even better view of Luca now that the teams have switched sides, and he's a big boy, John. Well, he's going to reach in and pull out the card.
Oh, ridiculous.
It's going to be a yellow on Iyassu Bekele. And you know, John, I had just looked down, so I didn't see the foul, but you see the players pat heads.
Yeah, I think that was it. I don't think that was intentional. It was a tackle from behind. I thought it was a little embellishment on part of the player, but
from behind. Yellow card in the outdoor game's a warning for the player. 2 yellow cards equals an ejection. Red card is an automatic.
55 minutes into the game. So the free kick from Joplin. And again, they're going to struggle a little bit with the wind, and that one sails deep. Out of bounds, it'll be a free kick, or I'm sorry, a goal kick for FC Wichita. Ball's put back into play by Vargas, the Wichita keeper. He was looking, John, I believe he was looking for Shadow Savelli. But now FC comes away with it again, and we've called his name several times. It's Iyassu Bekele. And that one's going to get called out of bounds off FC Wichita. It'll be a throw-in for Joplin.
actually, I think what the AR called was a free kick. I think they called a foul on Bekele.
Oh, sure was. Well, it almost looked like he had it. Almost looked like he had it set out past the white stripe. Good header by Alex Mosley. Oh, Wichita just couldn't quite come away with it. It was Luca Anelli over there with an opportunity. And Wichita, that's, you know, I'm surprised, frankly, John, that they didn't call that.
No, I mean, I think, you know, again, it's just hard to say. You know, looked like he came from behind and got a little bit of the player, but it's hard to see from our angle if the player's going down easy or going down soft, you know, feeling a little pressure. On his back, the officials right there didn't make the call. Unfortunately, we didn't do anything with that opportunity.
No, we'll lose it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Demise. Right near the midfield stripe on the far side of the pitch. Now it's out of bounds off Joplin. Wichita will take the throw-in. That foul's going to go against Joplin. Looked like they had a hold of Nelly's jersey. So Kevin Tinike will take the free kick for FC Wichita. I'm not sure what the whistle was on unless they're saying he encroached on him when he moved forward.
Yeah, I think he did. I think that's what they're – I think he's going to get a little talking to because, in essence, the official could reach into his pocket for that. I think it's clear. He's not going to – he's just going to give him a little stern warning there.
Well, that's probably the right thing to do. He wasn't too terribly close. I mean, he wasn't right up in Kevin's face. So now Kevin takes the free kick, sends it down to the top of the box, but Wichita's not able to hold on to it. Joplin brings it back the other way. They've got it, center circle. They drop it off to the left side. Wichita's defense gets back quickly. It's number 16, Kevin Tinike.
Kevin Tinike with the steal.
Great tackle by Kevin Tinike. Way to go to the ground. Right time, just outside the 18, so in case something happened, he didn't risk, you know, the referee having a point to the spot.
Right.
Great defensive effort.
You know, Kevin is a solid defender. Oh, what a move. Iyassu Bekele makes a great one. Luca Nelly still got it. Here comes Bekele. He's got an opportunity, and the keeper makes a great play for Joplin. Slides down and pokes it away.
From number 9, Luca Anelli, and number 19, Iyassu
Wow,
Bekele.
close call now. Here comes Mosley. He's got it. He's got help. He sends it to Claire. Down on the left side. Matt looking for room. He gets around his man. Drops it into the center. And Joplin comes away with it.
And Matt Claire ready to get in the action.
Oh,
Out
man.
of bounds, Wichita.
And
Great tackle.
we saw Osmond Mendez make a good one. On
Yeah,
the
he
little,
depleted that guy. I think would
he
be
sure did.
a good explanation of what just happened right there. But I think it was all in good. I mean, they patted each other on the hand. I think number 12 from Joplin, he wasn't too upset about it. I think he would have been happy with that kind of tackle himself.
That's probably
He would have been proud of
true.
himself.
You know, that was a great exchange by FC Wichita, but it was set up off of some amazing individual play by Iyassu Bekele.
And look at this. It's trouble.
Matt
This is
Clare.
trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, well, unfortunately.
If that defender for Joplin, I can't tell what his number is, had he not got his head cleanly on that one, that would have been a dangerous, dangerous situation for the Demise's keeper.
Alex Mosley's coming up.
He's hobbling.
Yeah, I think he might have pulled something. He's got a cramp
Looks
in the
like,
calf.
yeah, he's just stretching out a little, but he's staying in.
Well, we got somebody warming up. Looks like Larry Enlow saw that. Coach Enlow is looking at Alex, and he's got somebody warming up over there.
The Demise will have a corner kick. 61 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it looks like he's got Chisholm Ogbonna warming up over there on the sidelines. Oh, and a nice try, nice corner, nice free kick setup by Des Moines there. I'm sorry, Joplin, excuse me, fans. Joplin. And it was unfortunate the Demise forward couldn't get ahead on that ball. Great effort, though.
And Chisholm Ogbonna, who's warming up on the sidelines, will see whether they wind up making the substitution or not. But he is a fellow that has played for the Chicago Fire's Academy, John. So a talented midfielder. We might get to see him in some action. Alex is back up now, and or I shouldn't say back up. He's been up, but he's moving around. Seems to be moving okay. Wichita will get whistled for
number 13 for Wichita, Nick Kramer.
For the foul. It's Nick Kramer. Okay. Now that I got that little episode out of my system, unfortunately nobody else got to witness that, but I just threw somewhat of a hissy fit with my headset. Kevin Tenike has it now for FC Wichita. He drops it off to Matt Clare. Oh, Matt's going to go down. A little shove from behind, nothing too vicious.
Yeah, just enough to take Matt off of his feet and earn a free kick for FC Wichita.
So there you see Kevin Tenike with it. FC Wichita still in control right now, and it is, I believe that was number 13, Nick Kramer.
Yeah, Nick Kramer. Yeah, running the ball through a little matchup with him and Luca Anelli, the two big boys on the pitch, and Nick let the ball get a little too far ahead of him and just lost possession slightly, gave enough room for the Demise player to step in and win that ball back.
Wichita was fortunate on that throw-in that they didn't immediately turn it over. But inevitably they'll lose possession. Joplin has it now up near midfield. They push it forward. Send it back to the center. That's number 2, Sam Hazeltine. Now it's sent all the way over to the far side of the pitch. And a good challenge by Craig Mooney, but Joplin's still able to hold on to it. Now Wichita is going to get whistled for the foul. I think that was on Mooney.
Yeah, that was on Mooney over there. And that was after we had one possession, so that was unfortunate there. But Demise is going to set up for a free kick in a pretty dangerous position.
And we see Luca Anelli for FC Wichita, John, still pushed way forward. He's up right at the midfield stripe. Good clearing play by Matt Clary, heads the ball out of the danger zone, but Joplin comes back away with it. They look to take a shot, but it's going to be deflected and head out of bounds wide right. Now Vargas.
Yeah, 24 has got to be a little disappointed with that effort.
Yeah, Vargas now will set up the goal kick for FC Wichita. He sends it forward into the wind. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good kick, and it heads out of bounds. He was looking to try and catch Claire, John, down here along the near side.
I'll tell you what, one thing Vargas can do is he can, I mean, we got a pretty stiff wind here, and he's pretty
well,
stiff
he certainly
wind.
put a boot on it. Oh, man, and a very dangerous pass back by FC. Oh, and Joplin Demise will strike first. You know, you kind of saw that one coming once that pass.
Yeah, number 9, Mario Pinto, just waiting there. Bad pass back.
Yep.
From number 3 to not a good decision from Osman Mendez to play that ball back. And, you know, Joplin has capitalized on that and finished it when he needed to.
Well, they did, and you can't, you know, you can't say much.
At the 66th
other than that was a,
I
mean, that was a good capitalization on a bad mistake by FC Wichita.
I finished at far post. Nothing Mauricio could do about that. We'll see if Wichita can answer back quickly. They've definitely had the majority of the opportunities during this game. We'll see what they can do.
Joplin 1, Wichita 0.
So the Joplin Demise SC's Twitter feed tells us that's the first one of the season from Mario Pinto. FC Wichita kicks it off. Alex Mosley plays it forward along the far side. What a good tackle. Who was that, number 2, John? Sam Hazeltine from Joplin. Mosley has it for FC Wichita. He tries to play it forward, but it'll be deflected up in the air and collected. Oh, boy. Well, it wasn't intentional, but he certainly got upended, and I can't tell the number of the injured Demise player. We'll let you know who that is just as soon as we can see his number. He's up.
Now, and considering the time that the officials already reached in his pocket, this one looked worse than the one he reached into his pocket for.
It certainly did. Back into play, and it looks like it's going to be cleared out of gets cleared out of danger and out of bounds by number 4 for FC Wichita, Alex Pollock. John, we see the Air Capital Firm flag waving down along the goal line. Ball fed out quickly by Vargas to Matt Clare. Matt sends it forward. Pass was off target. He was looking for number 18, Shadow Sabelli. Now the ball will head out of bounds off Joplin. It's quickly thrown back in. Osman Mendez, he has it. He sends a cross ball to Alex Pollock.
You know, and looking at this roster that we got from the Demise, I apologize to any of the Joplin fans that might be listening right now. We don't have the player numbers listed here. We've only got, you know, the 19 players that traveled. These aren't the numbers. So it looks like this
okay,
is
that's
the
not the jersey number.
So Joplin fans, we apologize for not calling the correct number. We'll see what we can do. We'll follow you guys on Twitter and see what we can figure out as far as these players are concerned. We don't even have positions listed on this roster.
Joplin just sent us a message. Number 2 is Thalis Silva, and Sam Hazeltine is the keeper that is in for Joplin right now, so we appreciate that.
Hey, if
Yeah,
Joplin wants to hook us up,
yeah, you could
send us your roster.
We would love to have you email us a roster. You can send that to footballwichitalive@gmail.com, FUTBOL wichitalive@gmail.com. That would be extremely helpful. Great defensive play by Kevin Tenike, but the Demise still control it.
Yeah, and Larry's gonna have to. He's
to kind of get the boys settled down.
Well, he's going to have to sub out Alex Mosley. Alex Mosley playing without his shin guard.
I did not. Oh, yeah, Mose did lose a shin guard.
Well, and he's limping around, not 100%. I think they got to get a sub here.
Well, they've got a sub up on the sidelines now, John.
I think Joplin's good on Joplin to keep the ball out of bounds
Yep.
inbounds as long as they can. Looks like we're going to finally get that substitution in for Alex Mosley.
Yeah, so I believe that's going to be Chisholm Agbana, as we mentioned earlier. He played for the Chicago Fires academy team, academy club. This will be the first time we've seen him in action, at least the first time I've seen him. I don't think that he played in the exhibition game against the Tulsa Roughnecks.
No, I think this is the first time that we've seen him, so we'll see what he has to show. Definitely a good substitution. Alex, looked like after he came up a little lame after a tackle in the midfield area, and then he had a second tackle and loses his shin guard. And so definitely a good substitution for Coach Enlow.
Joplin had an opportunity. They were looking to send it back down across the face of the box. It's going to bounce out of bounds off of FC Wichita, so it'll be a corner kick for the Demise. "72 minutes through." The ball is going to bounce, or the ball is going to sail all the way across the goal box and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for FC Wichita. The ball gets thrown into Shadow Sabelli. Sabelli sends it back sends it back into the center of the pitch, but Joplin's able to collect it. Number 12 for the Demise has it down along the near sideline. Now they'll send it up to the center of the pitch, and I believe that was Sabelli that lost his footing, or I'm sorry, not Sabelli, but Bekele who lost his footing. Now Joplin they had it down deep. It's going to head out of bounds. Goal kick called. Good play by, I believe, that is Kevin Tenike. He plays it out of bounds off of Joplin.
Well, it looks like they've called
they did.
offsides.
They called it.
Yeah,
Is that what they called offsides?
Yep.
Okay. Tenike puts the ball back into play. He was looking to send it down to Luca Anelli, but Anelli was well covered. Now Sabelli. He'll get fouled. FC Wichita restarts it quickly. Craig Mooney had it, sent it forward. It was, but Wichita's still in control. Sabelli has it, and he takes his shot.
Unlucky. Shot it right at the keeper. Pretty standard save, but good work from FC Wichita.
Well, Sam
Great work,
Hazeltine
great turn.
Makes the save. Just over 74 minutes played so far here on really what has turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous evening in Wichita for this inaugural game for FC Wichita.
We got Nick Kramer down there over on the sideline. Look like he's cramping up a little bit over there. We'll see if Larry wants to get, Coach Inlow wants to get somebody warmed up over there. Nick's up. He's ready to go. I think he's ready to keep on playing. He's definitely been a force in the midfield playing. Like I said, a defensive mid position. It's been shoring up and then sending some great balls through. So we want to keep Nick in there if we can.
Joplin takes the throw in. They send it down the near side. Now the ball, the loose ball is collected by FC Wichita. Shadow Sabelli has it down along the near sidelines. Now we get our first look, John, at number 27, the recent sub for Alex Mosley. It's Chisholm Ogbonna fighting hard for it. The ball's out of bounds. Oh, and a bad touch by Matt Clare, and he turns it over. Well, and we see the physical play continue, Johnny. And now
sure.
Wichita.
And I like it. It's a great
absolutely.
Alex Pollock over there steals a great ball. Excellent step, and just got enough of that ball, and it looks like I almost had something going there.
He did. He almost sent that one in. He almost sent it down into a good position for.
And then we've got
Luca
the official
Anelli
reaching in his pocket.
So that's going to be a yellow on. Can't see the number yet. That's quickly restarted. Going to get whistled down. I believe that's number 2.
Give the yellow card to Joplin, number 2, Thalis Silva.
Thalis Silva will get called, or will get the yellow card.
Free kick.
And FC Wichita went for a quick restart, but referee needed to get his name written into his book.
Ball's put back in play. Matt Clare, or I'm sorry, that wasn't Clare. Who was that? That was Tenike playing way up. I wonder if that's a little bit of a change based on FC Wichita bringing Ogbonna in. You know, Tenike is not, he's typically a defender, John.
No, he is, but I tell you what, he got a great head on that ball and tried to create something, send a ball into the middle, into that 6-yard line. Unfortunately, a Demise player, stopped that attempt short.
Now Sabelli, great trap by Shadow, but he's got 3 orange jerseys. Oh, man. Kevin wasn't able to get a hold of it.
Great defensive effort.
Great play by Craig Mooney. We've called his name several times, John, on the defensive end of FC Wichita's possessions, and that was another great one by Craig. Ball back into play. Joplin has it near midfield. FC challenging. And that's one of those situations, John, where I'm not quite sure, why we see the guys just let up.
No, I don't know. Maybe a bit of tired legs. It might be a different strategy they're implementing in the second half. That we're playing into the wind. Hard to say. There's a great through ball to Matt Clare.
Matt's got it along the far side of the pitch. And another great move by Iyassu Bekele. We've seen it several times. Matt Clare tried to push it up through the center. But Joplin will send it back down near midfield. Now it's sent back up. They were looking to send it to Clare, but it's easily headed away. Wichita still in control right now. It's Osman Mendez with it. It's going to get played all the way back to number 4, Alex Pollock. Wichita still fighting hard. Here they go. They've got it. Oh.
Now, again.
Yeah, Iyassu Bekele goes down hard.
Yeah.
And looks like Clare Now we're going to have a sub for the demise. Looks like number 2. And I apologize, we don't have a roster, so I'm not sure his name.
We know it's not Sam.
I think it was Silva, if I remember correctly. He's gone off. Now Wichita lines up for the free kick. It's number 19, Iyassu Bekele. He'll take it for FC. And that one sails high. It almost looked like it was deflected, the angle that it quickly took.
Yeah, Josh, I'm just not sure he was. I'm not sure he was close enough to anybody for that to deflect. Neither, even if it was, Joplin's lining up for a goal kick. Well, we got 10 minutes left. We'll see it with FC Wichita can put something together.
Vargas makes the save for FC Wichita. Now the Red push it back forward along the far side. Ball centered. They had Claire. Ball goes up high. Good challenge. Number 13, Nick Kramer. Now we see Shadow go down hard.
And don't forget, there is an after-game party tonight at Pacific Coast Pizza, northwest corner of 37th and Rock Road, 7718 East 37th Street. Join us after the game at Pacific Coast Pizza.
So Shadow still down, getting stretched out.
And again, a special thanks to our jersey sponsors, Cox Communications, Business Services, and Call Cap.
And good on Shadow to get up. He's just got to work that cramp out a little bit.
Injured player number 18.
We'll see what Matt Clare could do, see if we can put a ball inside this 18
Wichita
and create an opportunity to really test his keeper.
Well, the clock's ticking. There's the kick from Clare. It's headed out of the box by
and Wichita will get the throw.
The demise. Matt quickly throws it back in. He drops it back to his defender, Osman Mendez. Now Sabelli has it. Right in the center of the pitch. He'll send it all the way over to Craig Mooney along the far side. It's going to get played out of bounds. They'll say it went off Joplin. And now Sabelli's going to head off. We saw him come up limping a little bit after a hard charge. We'll tell you here in just a second who's coming on for him. And that is going to be number 8.
Number 8,
Jeffy Blanc. Now Wichita still has it. I believe that was number 9, Luca Anelli.
That was. Great save from the Joplin goalkeeper.
Certainly was.
And we're going to be, I tell you what, we're going to miss Shadow in the midfield. I mean, he was really controlling our midfield offensively. So we'll see what Blanc can do for us.
Well, there's a great pass to Bekele. Boy, Iyassu has just got some fantastic footwork. Now Wichita.
Is he going to point to the spot?
Well, I'm waiting to see.
Give the foul on Joplin to number 9, Mario Pinto, just outside the box.
Well, I tell you what, that was a good foul on behalf of Joplin because he was moving through and into the 18 quickly. A great ball from Iyassu.
So as you heard, it was a foul on Mario Pinto for Joplin.
And a yellow card for number 9, Mario Pinto, for Joplin.
Now he's going to get a yellow. So Mario, John, has the lone goal of the match. Made a good defensive play right there.
Well, he's in the books on 2
different
lines, isn't he?
And now he's got a yellow to go with his.
And on the yellow card. That's all right. I would take that foul any day than allow an FC Wichita to burn through.
Matt Clare, and he just is going to send it. It sails on him.
And Matt
it's out of
this
bounds.
Hasn't been Matt's night on these free kicks at all.
Nope.
Or touching the, Matt's going to want that one back for sure. That's not what a great opportunity just outside the 18. We've got to do much more with that.
No, and it's frustrating because we've seen those moments tonight. For Matt, the one-on-one opportunity that he had in the first half, where he just shanked it, sent it high. Oh.
Give the foul on Wichita to
I'll tell you, number 16, he's got to be Brazilian. He went down real easy.
Well, or Italian.
Real easy. Brazilian.
Hmm?
I would say Brazilian. I think the Brazilians go down a lot easier than
you
the
think
Italians.
more than the Italians do?
Oh, yeah, without
really?
a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Neither here nor there. They didn't do much with their free kick. And
no, it'll be a goal kick.
Goal kick for FC Wichita.
Vargas will take it for FC. 85 minutes played so far. Vargas sends it down, and he's not going to get there in time. He was trying to send it to number 8, Jeffy Blanc, who we saw come on a couple of minutes ago for Shadow Sabelli. Ball's thrown back in for FC Wichita. And Osman Mendez actually wound up keeping that in play. And another opportunity. What a save by Vargas.
Mauricio Vargas.
And what a defensive effort right there.
Uh-oh, here come Wichita. They've still got an opportunity. Number 19, Iyassu Bekele had it, and he was moving down quick. Luca Anelli had it, went to center it, but it's going to hit, or it's going to be blocked by the Demise. Now the ball will roll all the way back to Vargas. Vargas drops it down, brings it up. And he'll send it down deep into the center of the pitch. Kevin Tenike's there to put a head on it. Now Matt Clare gets mugged and has a player come down on top of him. You can hear some fans that aren't overly happy.
That aren't super happy with that, and
the
I can't
guy
say that I argue with him. He kind of went over Matt's back a little bit, and then
he
got players coming down on arguably the premier player on our team. The fans are going to have some issues with that. I don't think it was any malice intended on the part of the Joplin player.
No, certainly not.
Physical game.
And the other.
Behind Matt Clare taking the free kick.
Come back to that in a minute. Matt just tried to send it through the wall, but it's easily blocked away. Now an opportunity, but it's going to sail out of bounds. Jeffy Blanc
just in front.
Tried to get to it, Johnny, but he couldn't quite put a foot.
That's unfortunate. I think
8.
every time we look down, we got an FC Wichita player, getting their hamstring worked on. I think some of these guys are just getting accustomed to playing 90 minutes of soccer.
Hey, and let's remind everyone too,
Kramer.
John, that Sunday, 5:05 kickoff, FC Wichita back here at home against the Liverpool Warriors. There's a concert that's going to start at 3. Well, we've got about a minute and 45 seconds left to go, John.
Liverpool International Academy. Right back here at the Stryker Soccer Complex on Sunday.
Great offensive play over there. We still got a lot of time. I mean, we got a minute and a half. Pushing back on these guys. We're doing all right. No need to rush this.
Yeah. But it looks like we're going to have another sub for FC Wichita. Nick Kramer's going to head off the pitch. And coming on.
Another sub. Number 13, Nick Kramer, subs out.
Number 17, Alex Morgan comes on for FC Wichita. Claire grabs the loose ball, or heads the loose ball.
We got 50 seconds left.
Now the ball's played back down into the Demise zone. Here we go. It's number 8.
Oh, unlucky.
Jeffy Blanc trying to set something up. The Demise still in possession. Near side, Alex Morgan goes up for the challenge. but Joplin's able to get it around him. Oh. Wichita needs to get a move on right now. They push it forward quickly. John, that looks like that's number 2. Craig Mooney had it. Went to cross it, send it in to the box, but it's going to wind up being played out of bounds. We're now in stoppage. I don't know how many minutes of time they added. Ball's thrown back in for FC Wichita and deflected out of bounds.
After the game, our after-game party, Pacific Coast Pizza, northwest corner of 37th and Rock Road. Wichita making another stand here in extra time.
So Kevin Tenike throws it in, bounces out of bounds, off the demise. Corner kick, FC Wichita.
Matt Clare setting up to take the corner kick in extra time.
And this might
they need to get a move on, and
Kid
now we see Mauricio Varga comes all the way down.
This might be our last opportunity to put something in the back of the net.
Matt sends it down, cross ball, all kinds of people there. And it gets headed in, but it's kick saved away. Now Claire goes down hard. And for those of you who are wondering, that was Vargas, the FC Wichita keeper, that almost scored that tying goal. Claire sets up again, sends it down center. Wichita has a chance, but the keeper's going to dive on it. And we've got an injured demise player down in the goal box. You know, there were a lot of bodies going up in the air, John.
Yeah, and he's holding his face. I think he's complaining about, catching an elbow or some kind of head or something to the mouth. But he's back up and looks like he's okay.
Well, Joplin's not going to be in any hurry to put this one back into play. You can see Luca and Ellie still down there in their face. Alex Morgan, he'll put a head on it after the goal kick. We are in stoppage right now, and we would expect it to be ending very quickly, but right now Wichita still in control. It's Alex Pollock. He sends it down. Matt Clare has it, but he's got a Joplin player all over in front of him, and it's going to head out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Wichita. It's quickly put back into play. Centered. Oh! Wow. Just another step
unlucky.
Forward.
Great
Jeff
save from the
Blanc.
Joplin keeper. Unbelievable. Luca Nelly waiting right there just to tap that ball in. Picked up by the Joplin keeper. Good on him. Unfortunate for FC Wichita.
Several opportunities. And
that's
there's the final whistle.
And I got to say, congratulations to the Joplin Demise on winning
Absolutely.
their opener. Great game from FC Wichita in their inaugural game. I got to say, I think we outplayed Joplin. I think we had the majority of the opportunities. But that's not what this game's all about, Kippenberger. It's about finishing the opportunity that you have.
No, it's not, John. And you know what, though? What we saw was Joplin do exactly what you have to do, and that is capitalize on every opportunity that's presented to you, and they capitalized big time on a bad pass by Osman Mendez, and they struck quickly.
No, absolutely, and really only to be fair, probably the greatest opportunity that they had, and good on the Joplin forward. Name escapes me, and I apologize to the fans. Finished it far post, nothing.
Mario Pinto.
Yep, Mario Pinto, excuse me. Great finish by Mario, and Joplin travels home happy.
Well, and they should, and you know what? Even though the score is disappointing for the hometown crowd, John, you've got to be happy with what we finally have now here in Wichita, a first-class outdoor team playing in a great league, lots of good teams, good crowd. And we can see the players coming over, giving a couple of claps to the fans. And, you know, John, a good crowd tonight considering that, you know, weather was always a big concern as to what it's going to be tonight. It's supposed to storm badly. Fortunately, the weather pushed back a little bit.